What up, YouTube? This your boy, the Black Lion, aka the Monkey King. This right here is a video response to the Budo Ryu question of the day. I wrote a response on Facebook, and I told them I'm gonna make a video response. I'm gonna try to make this quick. First, they asked, "Is MMA a martial art or fighting sport?" No question, fighting sport. Ask any martial artist. Ask anyone. Only a complete dumb butt would think it's a martial art. It's not a martial arts in itself. You know what I'm saying? It's a fighting sport. Okay. Second part of the question was, do you think MMA is helping or hurting traditional or classical martial arts? Well, like I said, I'm gonna try to make this short. I'm gonna say I think it's helping more than it is hurting. Now, everybody talks about how, you know what I'm saying, how raunchy and how ignorant and how meathead a lot of these guys act. But what a lot of people don't know is if you meet some of these people away from the cameras and everything, you'll find out that they're not really like that. They're putting on the show basically to keep themselves paid. Now, if you can get paid for your mouth and knowing how to act in front of a camera and act a fool to a degree, you know what I'm saying, and that puts money in your pocket to feed your family, you know, actors get, and it keeps you doing what you like to do most, and you only got to act a fool for 30 to 40 seconds because, you know what I'm saying, that's normally the time you're going to do it. I'm sorry, you're going to be charismatic in some way. And over the years, you know, with MMA coming up and the cameras being on a lot of these athletes, you know, the ones that are trying to be too, I want to say, Shaolin monkish, I cannot wait, and it's going to be an honorable fight. Not too many of these, you know what I'm saying, people feed into that person like, man, he might knock out people, but they're not looking at him as marketable. So don't blame it on the athletes, just blame it on the market. I'm sorry. That's what you got to blame it on. You got to blame it on the market. When you look in these crowds, you see a bunch of guys in, you know what I'm saying, affliction and tap-out shirts with beards in their hair and screaming, "Ah!" You know, that's who those people are appealing to. Now, when they get into training and everything, you know, they're totally different guys because these guys train with different people from different camps and different fighting backgrounds and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm in MMA. I train in MMA. You know what I'm saying? I done met a lot of MMA fighters through my 5-year career and everything as an amateur. And I gotta say, you know, a lot of these guys are so humble, so cool. They down to earth. They're no different than what I see a lot of these people on YouTube talking. You know, so that's the thing with that. So don't take that away. I think MMA is helping because it's helping the martial arts come back full circle to where they used to could go hard without having to worry about so many lawsuits or figure out. It's more of an outlet, you know what I'm saying, especially for the older students and the martial arts that train all ranges of fighting. You know, yeah, there are rules, and I'm sorry if a small joint manipulation like bending a finger back and a toe is a problem for you. You're not really training to be a martial artist because most martial artists are trained to persevere, and it's not just about one finger or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's coming full circle. Like I know back in sometime in the 80s and somewhat in the 90s, there was a lot of people going to martial arts classes, taking free introductory classes, and might pay for a month, and then going getting into bar fights. And if they lose, they were still in the martial arts school. And I know this became kind of an epidemic thing that was happening through the United States at that time. So a lot of martial arts schools started dumbing their stuff down and pushing more of the kids' classes and just going to playing patty cake, as I call it. And you know, some instructors who didn't want to go that route and didn't like it, you know, they fell back in the cut, trained on their own, and then after that they opened schools in their basements, garages, and whatnot. You know, what the Gracies did, having that $1,000 Gracie challenge, is what probably a lot of martial arts instructors, your hardcore back alley, you know what I'm saying? When I say back alley, you walk past on a summer's day and the garage doors up and there's mats and heavy bags, and you see these people training their art form. You know, you might see a wooden dummy in there or something like that, but they were going hard than your commercial martial arts school. Now that we have YouTube, the internet, and everything, and with mixed martial arts, I'm saying you got a lot of these mixed martial arts schools that if you go in there and you talk stuff like, yeah, I can beat everybody, and you some mojo off the streets, you know, your boy can't jump over that cage or over that ring because you're in that person's domain. it's a one-on-one fight, you know, so they can go hard, and it's opened it up for other martial arts schools to go hard if they want to, you know, and to learn how to, you know, have that control and that mastery of that art without, you know, being able to hit somebody hard and execute your moves without, you know, inflicting, you know, heavy damage, but enough to neutralize that person. So that's what MMA has done for a lot of traditional arts for me. And if they don't see it and realize it, hey, I'm just saying, open up your eyes, take off your blinders, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's done, you know. This is my video response, and all I gotta say is just help it come full circle, because what I've learned is, yeah, you could train everything and be a well-rounded fighter, but you gotta have a good foundation in an art, in a single art. You know, if you ain't got a good foundation in a single art, then you're gonna have a whole lot of holes in your fight game. Case in point, George St. Pierre, great fighter, great human being, but he can't finish a fight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finished a fight since the beginning of his UFC career, basically. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the case in point. When you try to make yourself too well-rounded and not have a solid foundation, solid base, you know, that's why I'm trained. That's why I'm going into training Budo Ryu. It's led me back to this. If I want to claim and say ninjutsu, taijutsu is my base, is my foundation in martial arts and my motivation to fight MMA, and you know they worked hand in hand, you know, then I'm gonna have to get myself up there. I still fight amateur, you know what I'm saying, still train, but like I tell everybody in my gym, you know, Muay Thai, kickboxing, and everything else is just a catalyst to help me make my stuff work better. You know what I'm saying? Help me make my taijutsu, ninjutsu, you know what I'm saying? Everything that's comprised of the art and for what I'm learning from my instructor, you know what I'm saying, work. And I'm gonna be able to go hard. I'm just not gonna be in a living room or a bedroom learning, you know what I'm saying, via DVD, whatnot, and then not knowing if it's gonna, you know, actually be applicable out there, because I'm not getting attacked and I'm not in a bad environment. So, you know, it's just made it full circle. You know, any disagreements or whatnot, this is my video response to the Budo Ryu question: is MMA a fighting sport, or is it a martial arts? And is MMA helping or hurting traditional and classical martial arts? So, yo, hit me up. Let me know what y'all think. I'll holla at y'all. Black Lion, aka the Monkey King, Thomas T. Holla front. Peace.